particularly how IT stocks are really doing on the back of this Infosys move that we saw, where really kind of doesn't bode well when it comes to the whole IT sector, right? You're starting to see a lot of corporations, they're tightening their budgets to weather this economic downturn that we're seeing as well. Ashutosh, we're waiting to see how Infosys is down. It was actually down some 10%. So we're definitely seeing quite a bit of movement here right now. Ashutosh, what does this all mean when it comes to the Indian tech sector now?
Yeah, it's clearly a kind of a warning sign, but this needs to be seen in the context that this has come as a surprise. For last few weeks, we saw valuations of the software companies going up, and now since this guidance from both tech companies, the Tata Consultancy and Infosys, kind of drags the sector, it is a signal that next few quarters the IT spending is going to stay low, and the companies may not really earn the revenues they expected. And what it also means to Indian markets, that the technology sector has a weight of 15% in India's Nifty index. Markets in India have kind of started recovering after a recent sharp sell-off, and we are at the start of earnings season in India. So this means for the coming earnings season also, the sentiments could be weak for earnings from India, especially the tech sector.
Yeah, I mean, Indian markets are down. We've got at the moment benchmarks lower for the year after a good year, one of the few ones to be positive by the end of it. But gives a sense of, how the earnings picture may change this. What are the expectations looking at? What are the, of course, people looking at the outlooks in particular?
Yeah, so far analysts are not expecting a sharp cut in their estimates, but along with Infosys and TCS, if other 4 or 5 big IT companies also give a similar weak outlook for growth, like Infosys gave an outlook for 4 to 7% increase for the revenue in fiscal year 2024, which is among the lowest, and it's sharply down from the expectation of 10% from analysts. So if that continues for the rest of the sector, it also means some of India's companies which are non-technology firms, the manufacturing firm, they also may face similar slowdown in exports, and that can potentially lead to lowering of earnings estimate for Indian companies.